Hey guys, Brandon here, coming at you with another Mlb the Show video. Today we're going to do another video on the top fives, and today, going in order, we're going to be the top 5 first basemen. Might be a little bit different of a video for a certain one of my picks, but feel like it's for the better. So we should probably jump into number 5. And number 5 starts the part that's a little bit different. So actually, with number 5, I think the number 5 best first baseman is the bat focus first baseman build that you have. So these are the stats on the first baseman you get. So obviously with the bat, he's also a common defender like a lot of the great first basemen in this game. I don't think it's that big of a deal that he's common defense, because with the hitting he's doing great. The basis for this one is that no matter like what equipment you have on your player, he should still be the 5th best, as long as you don't have like no equipment on. So any equipment makes him the 5th best first baseman you can get, which he won't actually be an 89 overall. It won't change, but with the equipment he's a better overall. But if you do put the best on him, he's probably one of the top first basemen you can get, behind probably maybe the number 1 and number 2 people on this list. But for that point, he'll be your number 5. You can upgrade the contact power vision so that he'll have like 90 vision. Should have easily over 100 power, 100 contact. So that puts him up with a lot of the best first basemen in the game. His fielding's about the same. Speed's probably a little bit low, but the fact that he can switch hit at first base for you, he can be really whatever you want. That just puts him at number 5 in this position. So that's the first creative player I've ever had in a position. Probably should put some more in. Probably could have fitted one in the catcher. But I'm not disappointed at the catcher picks. I kind of forgot that I could throw a creative player in here. So number 5, first baseman, your bat-focused creative player. So now we're going to go back over to collections for the rest of them. Nothing else with your created player. Not featured. Okay. So in here, we have number 4. And I think number 4 for me is the newly released postseason Jimmy Fox. The basis for this decision, he's got his diamond hitting like the rest of them. He's really good contact, good vision. But for a first baseman, I feel like power is really important. So just the fact that he lacks a little bit in the power category compared to most first basemen is the reason why he's stuck at number 4 for me. But yeah, with speed-wise, fielding-wise, he does great. But what I'm looking for in a first baseman is most likely just the power that he can bring to your lineup, hitting the 3 or 4 hole. You look for that guy to be your home run hitter and let everybody else focus on defense and whatnot, because he can still knock the ball and get it out at first base. Not that big of a liability. But yeah, Jimmy Fox, good hitter, a little bit low on contact, so spot number 4. Feel like if you have the right equipment on, your creative player can definitely beat this guy. Just a little bit lower on speed. You can upgrade your speed and fielding and whatnot, but with the right stuff, creative player should be able to beat this guy, especially in power and vision, since it already starts at about the same. But the bat focus was number 5 because I don't want to assume that everybody's got great equipment or the best equipment. Just the ability to get a free 89 overall creative player. So Jimmy Fox, number 4 on the list. Then we got a little bit of a switch up here. We got the new Josh Bell card coming in at the number 3 spot. So basis for this decision, he's got common fielding like all of them, low speed like all of them. He's got good power, good contact, just a little bit low on vision, but he's a switch hitter. So I don't know how long you can keep him at first base in the higher levels with 70 vision. Should probably be fine, but that's why he's at number 3. I feel like your creative player can get up to this point with a little bit higher vision. He'll have higher fielding, so I think your creative player can go past this guy. But I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to just say, oh yeah, your creative player is better than this guy to start off, because it's not the same for everybody. So Josh Bell, number 3, switch hitting first baseman. good power. He'll be a good use for a while, besides the fact that he's probably the most expensive first baseman here besides the ones you can't get. So for the next one, heading over to our favorite signature series, and then we have signature series Willie McCovey. Willie McCovey comes in spot number 2 for me. He's a good left-handed hitter. He's got 103, 89, 116, 99, 99. So he'll be in your lineup forever if you want him to be. His fielding's about average for most players. Speed a little bit lower or equal, depending. But yeah, first base, you want a good power hitter. Just a good hitter in general. Willie McCovey's your guy, at least in the number 2 spot. There's a chance you can get your first baseman over this spot, but you're also wasting a spot your creative player could be in. So that's why I place Willie McCovey up above him. Yep, we'll just go on to the last one. If Willie McCovey wasn't number 1, I'm sure you guys know Frank Thomas is number 1. He's only got a little bit less fielding than Willie McCovey. It's really not that big of a deal. Just the badge changes. It doesn't really matter to me personally. Speed is actually a little bit faster than McCovey, I do believe. But his hitting stats are just insane for this one. As a first baseman, I said it once, I'll say it again. You need to hit. So having this guy, he's your end game first baseman for the most part until my boy Albert Pujols comes next season. I'm calling it right now. Albert Pujols card's coming next season. And hopefully he has a secondary position so I don't have to choose between him and Frank. So with this, Frank Thomas, the number 1 first baseman currently in the game. His fielding is low, but he's a brick wall. He knocks down most of the balls. Obviously there's some that go by, but I feel like they'll go by most of the first basemen. There's some diamond fielding first basemen, but for the amount of balls that get hit to first base, I feel like it's best to go with the hitting first baseman. So that'll conclude the first baseman for the top 5 section of the video. If you guys have anybody else you like to see or you like to use at first base, let me know. Otherwise, do believe at the time I'm making this video I'm 1 subscriber off 100. So if somebody could just, flip that little subscribe switch, that'd be awesome. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And, hope you guys enjoy the content. I post daily videos. Thankful for all you guys. So I'll catch you guys back again tomorrow with the next video. Not quite sure what it's going to be, so I can't give you any insight to that. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See ya.